What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? Sup, Kevin, Dan, Jason, Jessica, Real Fishy, Daniel? Welcome in. Robert, evening. I got everybody's gifts that I'm actually sending out. I got them all sent out. So, Real Fishy, your question about going Saturday with the weather being the way it is. It was 40-mile-an-hour plus winds on Saturday and dumping rain. And we went out anyway. We were the only one on the bay. And crabbing was actually pretty decent. A little bit hard getting to the pots right, but we did okay. It was mostly a steady wind, so that's easier than gusts. But haven't opened it yet because I hadn't had time, but will after dinner. Awesome. Jessica, did you get your reel yet? Tell us the story. Huh? I'm not very good at that. Yeah, I'll record Saturday, Real Fishy. You can too. It's fine. Oh, you had to go back to Idaho? Got you. You should have it by now, I think. I didn't realize that those steelhead slammers were uh, only sold at certain places. I thought they were like Weimart and stuff, but they're not. I got a couple of those for Outfish Ontario. He wanted to try them out. So I got a couple of them Saturdays too, or on last Saturday too. They sell them at Stabby Dave's out there at the coast. So I went over there and got it. I know it looks weird with just one up there, but I got to figure out how to hang a beaver fur or two up there too. But you got to figure something out. Pretty soon I'm going to scalp my head and tan it because I got so much fur up there. My barber, I don't know if he watches my stuff or not. I don't think he does. I don't really care at this point. But he is the slouchiest barber you have ever seen. And the only reason that he can be that way is because he's the only barber in the town. And yeah, he shows up half hour to an hour late for work every morning. And he's taken the last 3 or 4 weeks off because his girlfriend had a baby. Just up and takes off. They look better hooped? Yeah, they probably do, Dan. Long time no see. Judith and Dan Davis. What's up, Big Matt? Jared Weaver. Karen. Tim. I think I got everybody. as you came in. But if it's hooped, it takes longer. Let me show you these, Dan. I got this one right here was my 56 pounder that I caught in a 220 conibear. That's a big old beaver. And then this one was a damage control. You can't tell it very good, but it's kind of a blonde one. It's a really pretty blonde one. I'm keeping these two. I got about 4 more coming, but if I put these side by side, you can tell the difference. One of them's blonde and one of them isn't. I don't know if you can tell on camera though. Yeah, a little bit you can. One of them's dark, one of them isn't. There's Terry. Cowboy Joe. I missed you when you came in. I must have did because I didn't see you. Probably could, Dan. The one in Junction City, Lauren. Yeah, probably not, Dan. What's up, Marlon? Outfish Ontario. I just sent your package off today. And I did find the right spinners that you wanted, so got your stuff on the way. And a couple people have told me they got their stuff, and yeah, I think Tim Irvin's told me that he got his stuff, and Mr. Tully got his stuff. Yes, I am real. Remind me Friday night. I was going to bring it out there for sure. Jared, you got yours as well? Nice. What up, Jake? I still got Randy and Barbie stuff here. I figure I'll see them sooner or later. I got you two, Ontario. I got you a chartreuse and a green one. Both of those. Jake, if somebody flakes on me Saturday, you can jump on the boat, but I got a boat full right now. What's up, Matt? Chasing dreams? Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Matt. What's up with that garbage? Did you get out to the No Name Lake yet this year, Matt? Yeah. Michael Osterhout, welcome in. Doing great. So, Terry, you were asking who that was in the video, the Far Out Clan. I took him out again this past weekend with one of his buddies from Kenya, and it was blowing 40 plus mile an hour and dumping rain the whole time we were out there. And when we got done, Marcellus took his waterproof hiking boots off and dumped water out of them. That's how wet we were. It was. I have not been that wet for ever. Oh, they talk about it every year, Joe. Why does it say your name and not bouncer? I don't know. Oh, it was wetter than that. It was definitely wetter than that one, Terry. Oh, nice, Karen. Soft little fur, too, isn't it? I'm missing that thing from right there. Nah, I'm going crabbing Saturday. What's up, Castaway crew? I don't. I didn't change anything. What's up, Skinner? Fifth, sixth, and seventh. We got 14 thumbs ups. I don't think it's in subscribers only mode though. I could be wrong. No, that. Oh, I don't know. Maybe. I didn't go in and change anything on this one. Maybe I should have. I wonder if I still could, but I doubt it. I went in to see if it was, or I tried to go in to see if it was still in subscribers only mode, but I couldn't tell if it was or not. So if I don't think I can change it while we're on here, even if I would want to. Um, shoot. Yeah, there you go. That's right, Jared. Karen's finding all the stuff that she can do with the sticker thing and Yeah, you have to be able to chat. That's right. I think you can be in here without being a subscriber. I think maybe that could be. Go to here. We got 22 people up in here. Go to my live stream and go to here. Enable. It says public, but does that mean public, or does that mean stream settings? I don't see where it has members or anything. Stream health viewer activity. Stream settings. No, I think it's public, so I don't know. Usage, distribute everywhere, comments, details. Yes, it is public. It is not members only. I just confirmed that, so everybody can see it. Everybody can chat. I did figure out how to get in there and see if it is, and it is. When it says public, that's everybody can chat. So we got that figured out. 6 more likes to go. Hey, no problem there, Tim. That was a fun evening. And I am almost up to 79,000 subscribers already. There's 2 of my shorts that took off again, plus the unedited filleting video that's like 6 minutes long. That one's taken off. It has over 50,000 views on that one. So that's a long form video. And so that's nice. I'm actually getting a lot of views right now. So I got a decent amount of views on my last video, but nobody watched it for very long. I wish I could get one of my long form videos, one of my regular ones, to go to 50,000 views or more. Yeah, Jake, how's the kitchen coming along? He didn't leave. Sick 'em on them bones. There's not enough on them bones to feed anybody. Yeah, whatever, hunting and stuff. It is a beautiful mint, Karen. Those things are so soft and so beautiful. I can't wait to get the other ones back. not the mink, the otters and the beavers. I got a muskrat. I think that's it. And who knows what else I'll get once I get out and start trapping again. That I do not know, Dan. That's a good question. But you're still watching the whole thing. It should count as the whole time. But I don't know. Be honest with you. Oh, they're starting to come out pretty thick now, Lauren. I saw 3 of them in that field just south of Harrisburg tonight, uh, out in the grass field. I want to go back to that 45 acres that I trapped. I want to walk that and see if they're out in there again. I just haven't gotten around to doing it. But we should do that sometime, Lauren. One of these evenings, since we got so much time in the evening now. But 22 thumbs ups, guys. And tonight we got some new stickers. I'm going to be giving these stickers away from like that one, maybe. That one. Some of these cool ones. We'll throw some of them in there. Cat trapper. Another cat trapper. It only counts as watched half the video per Google. Oh, if you do it on, oh, I see what you're saying. So you'd have to watch it twice to make it once. Dirt trapper. So if you guys want to follow that Far Out Clan, he just commented on my video. So you can go find his channel that way easily. If you go back to that video and look at the comments, he just commented on it. So you could just click on his channel and hit me up, Lauren. We'll see, because tomorrow I got 3 jobs, but none of them are very big, and 2 of them are in Lebanon, and 1 of them is in Philomath, and I can load them all 3 on one load. So 1 trip to Lebanon, over to Philomath, and back home. What's up, Tiny Titan? Still only got 22 thumbs ups. Oh, and the other thing, if anyone wants hoodies or hats, I still got those for sale. $32 for a hat, includes shipping, and then $40 plus shipping for the hoodie. It might be, Dan. I didn't even think about that, but you see 25? I do too. Time for a sticker giveaway. All right, hashtag sticker in the chat. I'm going to grab a few of these. Of course, we got to do My Style Baits. We're going to do, I ain't going to give all these away right away. I mean, all at once. About a Trout Reaper. We'll do that one. And Fur Trapper out of that bunch. We'll save some of them for later. Those two out of there. We'll do a PNW Lip Rippers. That's Jessica. I got another new one right here. Skipper's Aquariums. If anybody would like to send me stickers to give away, email me, and I'll get you my address so we can do some sticker giveaways. And we'll do a Barbie in Oregon. All right, that's your stickers for this one. Pretty good pack. My Style Baits, Barbie in Oregon, Skipper's Aquariums, PNW Lip Rippers, Fur Trapper. That's a nice one there. And Trout Reaper. Hashtag sticker. Guess which one I would have picked? Which one? Free boat. That's right. All right, we got 8 entries. Anybody else going to enter? If not, that's fine. I'll give you a little bit of time since it's up there, and we'll go ahead and spin here real shortly. Fur Trapper, yeah. All right, here we go. Tim Irvin, I think you're already in there. What Cowboy Joe said. All right, here we go. Boom, boom. Who is it? Jared Weaver. Again. I don't think he had stickers before, though. Congratulations, Jared. All of a sudden saw something over here. Got me wondering about some stuff now. Huh. think I messed up on the giveaway. I think I forgot to send one thing with somebody's. I just now noticed it's sitting right here. Didn't get in the package. Oh well, I'm gonna have to ship it to him. It's getting there, getting there. What's up, Gray Wolf? Well, it's a little bit harder shipping everything when I combined a couple of them, and that's what the problem was. I combined that one with something else, and I forgot to put it in with the other thing. Everything else I had written out and who got it. So, yeah. It's not real hard to keep track of that if you do it right, but unless I didn't ship any of that stuff out, but I'm pretty sure I did. Is Castaway Crew in here? He was earlier. Is he still? Came home empty, no deers. What's up, Joy? I'm doing good. Only saw 3 does in the woods 3 weeks ago. I'm gonna have to look into that for sure, because that completely did not get in the pack that it was supposed to. We got 29 thumbs ups, guys. We get 40. We're giving some magnets away. Hitch by Hitch magnet and Skinner Farm magnet. I got both of them. Did you jump some rabbits at least when you were beating the brush? Guess I could turn my little spotlight on. Not that you'd be able to see what it is, probably, but. I could almost tell you where that was, Lauren. No, probably not, but Garrett, Gear Bear. I don't know what he comes in here as anymore. I forget. What's up, HBJ Fishing? Welcome in. But he got or his wife, girlfriend, somebody got a spike last Saturday. I think it was. That'd be a good spot. Fishing with Brant. I wondered if that's. Uh, I recognize the logo. Thanks for stopping by there, HBJ. Appreciate you. Uh, I don't think I heard what you said there, Matt, about if you were planning on going to the No Name Lake yet this year sometime. Might be going Friday. Cool. Maybe if I don't have anything to do Friday, I could come out there. I didn't have much to do today, and I got home later than I normally do. Imagine that. I didn't have any jobs to roll today, but I went in, went and got new tires on the truck, and then did a delivery down to Roseburg and got back and was going to load up for tomorrow. And I pulled in. There was a truckload of coils that had just pulled in. So one of the guys from the office was there trying to unload it, and so I said, "Well, you want me to unload it?" And he's like, "Yeah, it'd be better if you did." So I unloaded it, and there was another load that came in Friday that nobody had put away yet. So I unloaded that load and put both truckloads away, and then loaded my trailer for Monday and came home. Not really, Lauren. I just go until my work's done, and I start at 7:30, and then till my work's done, and then take off. That's the truth, Matt. Well, I didn't really care. I didn't really have. I mean, it was rainy today anyhow, so Oh, you were talking to Chasing Dreams. I got you. Matt's kind of his own boss, so. And he's got so much money he doesn't really have to work. So, yeah, he's kind of whatever. Yeah. Absolutely, Brandon. Absolutely. Where are you from again? I was thinking somewhere like Texas or Oklahoma or somewhere. Am I right or am I wrong? That's funny, man. Oh, Southwest Florida. You're way down there. That's right. That's right. You're down there around uh you're the one down there around my brother-in-law kind of. You don't get that YouTube money. I can't complain about this last month on YouTube. You down in Small Waters area? You're up in the or not. I might be thinking of the wrong person still. I thought you were up around like Pensacola area. Is that right or wrong? Maybe if I go to your channel. Port Charlotte area. Pensacola at one time, yeah. There you go. I was down there a year ago, October. Uh, went down for one of my nephew's weddings down there. All right. Yeah, it is pretty nice up here. For sure. Got the views. I would love to. I would love to, Brandon. Um, Actually, I need to hook you up with my brother-in-law. He'd love to get into that kind of fishing, and he doesn't even know where to start. Hardly. He just moved in there from Ohio about a couple years ago. I need to get you hooked up with him. Then when I come down, he'd know I was coming down, and he could hook up with you. We got 30 thumbs ups, guys. Do you have a boat, Brandon? Or do you just go off the jetties and shore? What's up, Otter Cat? In here with a number 31. Mr. Other Cat. Otter Cat's sitting there just watching his bucket gain value, man. Just that thing keeps going up and up and up in value. Appreciate you. You unliked and reliked, and it didn't go up more. I bet too it didn't. Otter Cat, what's the last appraisal? I might have to buy that bucket back. That's awesome, Brandon. Otter Cat, I got a story to tell you about the otter that I caught. I got it getting tan, and guy that's doing it is busy with bears and cats right now because that's the season that's in right now. And he has a cat over there, cougar, and that big otter. He put them nose to nose, and that otter is as long as the body of the cat, goes right to the base of the tail. That thing is huge. You're not at liberty to say. What's up, Dan? Every adult otter eats 8 pounds of fish every day. That is a lot of fish. Ferret feline. That's why they're so dangerous when they get in your pond. If you have a fish pond, the Veneta. I don't have Facebook, Lauren. Losing some too. That's not good. They eat all kinds of stuff and lots of it. Yes, it does, Dan. But it probably won't, actually. Who's Eric? Serious dose of Prozac. Well, that's good. What's up, the moose? That's good, Lauren. Somebody needs to be taking them because there's a lot of them around. Oh, that's the guy. Sup, Skinner? Oh, there's a lot more of them than you think around because they ain't gonna let you see them unless they want you to see them. Yeah, Dan, that's the way life is sometimes. Get somebody new come into your life and somebody goes out. Seem like doesn't always happen that way, but sometimes it does. Was setting beaver traps one day and watched one otter catch and eat 3 crappie head to tail in 45 seconds. He didn't make it. Well, that's a good thing. That's awesome, Matt. Is he trapping them or is he out hunting them? Yeah, Dan, that salmon takes way more salt than you think it should. He deals with cats that have killed livestock. Yeah. Yeah, mountain lions. Get out of here. All right. I'm going to screenshot this and then, but if you email me, uh, then I won't have to worry about it. I mean, I still got it saved. Here's my email. Gmail.com. There you go. Garlic powder, onion powder, more spice, Creole seasoning. There's a million ways to fix salmon. Yeah, Dan. of stick butter as it got hot. Yeah. Gotta have plenty of butter on the thing. For sure. What's up, Sarah? I wanted to call you Jessica for some reason, but it's Mrs. Sarah. Sarah, did you get the stuff that you won from my giveaway last week? You get that yet? All right, later, Matt. I don't think you won anything. That's probably why you didn't get anything. Terry didn't get his stuff either yet because I don't have it yet. Did you win something, Sarah? You didn't win anything. I gave away some of your beads, though. I got them here still, too. I gave away that box right there. Guess who won them? No, not Jake. Randy. Dan, you're so dumb. No, I did not. Oh, I bet Randy will put them to good use. I think he'll go out and try at least. He ain't gonna eat them. Uh, so you didn't do anything this past weekend, Sarah? Saturday or Sunday or Friday? That's why you're lovable. Keep telling yourself that, Dan. Keep telling yourself that. I guess that's why we like you. Nothing. The weather was horrible, though. You guys are terrible. I'm going crabbing again this weekend. Yeah, wind isn't very nice, but it wasn't. The thing is, when you go out like this past weekend, anything after that is easier. So why not? No, I'm taking Real Fishy and his dad out Saturday. You can get away with a lot more that way. That's right. We went out Saturday, Dan O'Hara. We went out Saturday crabbing in 40 plus mile an hour winds and dumping rain the whole time. Yeah, he's all excited about it. All right, Danimal. You're going out Saturday in Coos Bay? Sweet. What fame? What fame? I don't have a million subs. I'm almost to 79,000 though. Almost. The 60 plus million view short took off again, so it's, I forget, it's up close to 65 million now, I think. Let me look. It is 65.5 million right now. No, you have to have 100,000 for a plaque. Might get it by the end of the year, but I doubt it. Depends if my videos take off. But it'd be cool to have it by the, I mean, I don't know if I'd have it by the end of the year, but it'd be cool to get it by the end of the year. It cracked me up. I was at the dock. We came back in Saturday. There was a fella up there at the dock that I know. I've been out on charters with him before. I said, Bill. He looked at me and he said, "Is it the reef robber?" Then he's like, "Who the blank could go out on a day like today?" I just laughed. I said, "I know, right?" That's funny. That's what I told him. Only me. I'm the only dumb one. What's up, Mr. Duggar? uh, can't go in the ocean. You got to go into the bay and when it looks like an ocean, you know? Tell you what, I couldn't complain about the crabbing, though. We got more than enough. Fact is, I still got some in the fridge that I should eat yet tonight. No, it wasn't hard to get the boat on the trailer because I went on the. It was more of a west wind, or it was going. The wind was going along the dock instead of sideways. A little bit sideways, but more along the dock. But I just backed the trailer in and put it on by hand like I normally do, and it wasn't that bad. No, there wasn't anybody going out in the ocean. Maybe the Coast Guard. They go out and play when it gets rough, but uh, there was nobody going. We were the only ones in the bay. There was nobody else out there at all. Zero. Which was kind of cool because we could pull a pot in, sort through it, and we didn't have to pay attention to where we were, because usually you got to pay attention to where you are so you don't drift into another boat. Yeah, they're coming in the Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I think it is. I don't know if they're going into the weekend or not, but I don't really care. You just go out there and pay attention and put them in a spot where they're not going to get sucked away. Or crab the incoming tide, one or the other. He was in here earlier. He's probably still listening. It's the lunar cycle or something. I don't know. I don't know how it all works. I don't pay attention to it much. But if you go up to Depot Bay when it's king tides and the ocean's rough, water will be going all the way across the road and hitting the buildings. Like, it sprays big time up there. What's a big tide for down there, Brandon? I've crabbed one time on about a 15-foot exchange, and that's a lot of water. Yeah, right. Surf it right into the wall in Depot Bay. No, king tide is just a big, huge swing between low tide and high tide. Are you going on the Columbia? 10 to 15 feet there? That's pretty big. Ours are normally, or our normal tides are anywhere from probably 5 to 9 feet. That's 5 to 8 feet, something like that. Oh, I see what you're saying, Sarah. What's up, Bud Files? Yeah, I see what you're saying. So, I'll tell you another story about Marcellus, Far Out Clan. He was telling me on the way out to go crabbing Saturday that him and his wife were down around Coos Bay, and they stopped at one of the state parks, rest areas, whatever, up along the beach. And on the way home, and he was on the phone. So his wife walked down to the beach. He got off the phone. his wife goes, I think there's somebody out there that's in trouble. And he looks out there, and sure enough, there's a guy out there. He couldn't tell if the guy was in trouble or not, but he had flipped a kayak. And he said next thing he came up, bobbed up, and yelled for help. And so he took off swimming after the guy. And he said it was probably, I don't know, from what he described it was probably 200 yards out, maybe. And he swam out there, and he said he got out close, and he said that guy was big. And he's not a big guy. He's small. He said he can swim pretty fast, or pretty good. But he said he couldn't. He said he looked at the guy, and he's like, there's no way I'm going over to him because he's too big. He's going to drown me. So he said the guy had a life jacket on, and his kayak was still floating. He couldn't figure out why the guy was in trouble. So he just talked to him. He told him to calm down and grab a hold of the kayak. And so the guy did, and he got a hold of the other end of the kayak and swam him back to land. Like, the guy could have easily saved himself if he'd have just kept his head. But there's people that drown just because they panic. They're not even in, I mean, yeah, they're in trouble, but not in that much trouble. He had a life jacket on. He wasn't going anywhere. And his kayak was sitting right there beside him, floating. That's all he needed. All he had to do is grab a hold of it and paddle to shore. But I don't know. You don't have much time in the ocean, though. Not out here, you don't. You start getting hypothermia pretty quick. Yes, they are. You've seen the size of some of those sea monsters, yeah, I bet. Yeah. No, I didn't see that one, Lauren. uh, this next weekend is going to be 1 year since my accident already. That's crazy to think about. $36 thumbs up, so we can get it to 40, guys. We can do magnets. We need 4 more thumbs ups. That's true, Dan. That's why they train so much. A lot of times. Nobody needs to be thinking of that level of an accident, that's for sure. I think about it probably every day, but yeah. I drive by it every day, actually, pretty much. I think I did see that one, Dan. He wasn't going to let that shark get away. That people are crazy, man. If I was that far from shore on just a little floaty, I would be freaked out. Because that's a long paddle back. But he wasn't going to let that shark go. That was down in Florida somewhere too, I think. Well, the other thing is, if I'm fighting a shark, there's other sharks in the ocean. That's the other thing. And I don't need to be in the ocean where there's sharks. Yeah. It's called survival of the fittest, animal. And somehow somebody found him and he survived anyhow. I don't know how he would have ever landed that shark on that little floaty anyhow. It'd have probably popped and then he'd have been for real in danger out there. Hey, we got 39 thumbs ups. We need one more. Exactly. I'm with you there. My legs don't need to be dangling in no salt water that there's sharks. Sarah logged in on a different account. Gave us the 40th one. There you go. What's up, Youper? Just in time for a magnet giveaway. We got one of these magnets. Either one of those. Oh, actually, that's a sticker. Never mind. I thought that was a magnet too, but it's a sticker. I didn't know those were stickers. So I don't have very many Hitch by Hitch magnets. I just got 2 left. And then the rest of those are stickers. All right. Hashtag magnet for that one. And that one. Let's do this thing. Need a channel sticker of mine? Email me your address. I'll send you one. I don't have very many of them left, but I'll send you some. Got 8 entries for the magnets. Of course you did, Daniel. I didn't make any magnets. All right, 8 entries here. Let's 9 entries. You don't have to buy any. I send them out to a bunch of people, so you ain't got to sell. You ain't got to buy them. All right, who's gonna win? Let's go. Boom. Skinner Farms. I bet you he don't want one of his. I bet you he doesn't. So I'll send him a Hitch by Hitch one. Whoop, whoop. Put old Skinner Farms back in the pile. That'll be one next time. Alrighty then. That's just because it was your name, Dan. Let's do this. See who comes up next. I saw it 4 times. 5 times. See there, you would have won next time. You were the next one in line. It's funny. Oh, did I show that on screen? There's a pedal under my desk. Yeah, you got that right. That's funny, Danimal. That is funny. Danimal, when you come out here, we can get you some merch. But you're going to have to come out here first, unless you win it. You're a wiener in our minds. Sarah, you going crabbing or fishing Saturday or this weekend? I don't know if you said. Didn't ask before. Yeah, I'm in Oregon. Wouldn't be any different than Safeway's apples. Quality was terrible this past year for apples in grocery stores. Sarah must have come in just for the win and then took off. Or else she didn't want to answer my question. One or the 3. The couch went up in smoke. It was worn out. The innards of it were worn out. Didn't work much anymore. We already had these 2 recliners. One in the next room over and one in a bedroom. Just brought them out here. It works just as good or better. Yeah, exactly. I hope the barber's open this week. I need a haircut. My hair is long. Way too long. Otter cat probably hadn't noticed the mink either. Yeah, probably not. Or the lack thereof. He probably didn't notice these beaver furs back here either because he didn't have his glasses on. All right, Brandon. Appreciate you coming in. Old folks tire. Got that right, Brandon. Turn, not tired. Turn in kind of early. Yeah. Came to lose and move on later, everybody. All right, Eber. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. Oh, you have your glasses? You're welcome, Otter Cat. I'd do the same to a nice guy. There you go, Brandon. Appreciate you. What are you eating out there, mutt? Ain't nothing safe around that thing. What's up, Sandy? I don't think I even did this yet today. Look at there. It's going good. Scooter Maloo. I didn't say you were, Sandy. I just hadn't put the link up. We're almost at 8 o'clock. Why is it 10 more minutes before you? Don't I usually stop around 8 o'clock and it's 2 hours long? Why is it only a minute or an hour and 30 minutes today? That's weird. My week's been good so far. Weekend was pretty busy, pretty nasty weather, but a good weekend. Time changed, so everything's all messed up, but it's all good. Yeah, I didn't change it, my wife did, but it's 10 till 8, which is what it is. But my video must have been longer than normal or something, because I usually end around at 8 o'clock, right around 8 o'clock, and it's 2 hours, a 2 hour live stream. But that wouldn't be quite right either. It'd be about 8 plus however long the video was. So that might be about right. She broken. Working on a big job for me, mostly finished yesterday. Sandy, I went crabbing Saturday in 40 plus mile an hour winds and dumping down rain, and I got wetter than I've been when I was swimming before. I got pretty soaked. Put down the Parker math and let it just happen till it don't. I know. I mean, it's 8 o'clock in 2 hours or something like that. That was Parker math right there. I know that made sense to everybody. That's right, hunting and stuff. That's what I was coming up with. It has to be 8 o'clock plus however long the video was. Well, you see, Sandy, it wasn't necessarily that I was desperate for crabs, but the guy that was with me really, really wanted to go. And so we went. We did all right, though. We had a lot of fun. He had his buddy from Kenya along. It's the first time that guy had ever been out, did anything remotely like that. And he had an absolute blast. That's right, Otter. That's right, Otter dog. But I did get to eat some crab dip last night. We had a little thing after church last night for one of the couples left this morning for eventually for El Salvador. They're going down to be house parents for at least 2 years on the mission field. And so I had a little farewell thing for them and a little potluck thing. And one of the guys that went along, his wife brought some of the crab that we caught, made it into crab dip. That's pretty good stuff. The reason crabs don't get along with each other is they're shellfish. I just noticed that what are you talking about? What are you talking about, Sandy? I just figured out that that thing is stuck on her head back there. Let's make it. Let's make it be the what? Oh, there you go. There it goes. Yeah, I was a little confused. Ugh. I'm broke too, Dan. Don't you don't act like I'm not. I'm okay, Sandy. I was just I was off doing something else. As long as it makes sense to you guys, I'm good with it. Did you get your stuff that you won last week, Sandy? Since you didn't win anything? That's exactly right, Dan. That's not a plug-in though. That's got a battery pack. That thing right there does. Boy, I am not pointing at that thing right there. I'm pointing at it right now. Not right now. But the remote, you got to turn the remote on too. I found out. You didn't win anything, Sandy. I just messing with you. I just noticed that if you guys put questions in your comments, there's a little question mark that pops up in the top corner of the comment box on my end. I guess that's so that I can keep track of all the questions that go up through here if the chat's going too fast. That's crazy. I don't think I ever noticed that before. Mine works on battery, but the remote doesn't. Are you sure the remote doesn't work? Because I was pushing buttons too, but then I noticed right there it says off, right there it says on, and I hit the on button, and then it worked. You'd have more merchandise going on. It's for that thing right there. Makes that thing flash different colors or stay one color or strobe like it is now or go slower or whatever. You did all that and nothing. Well, sorry about your luck then. Besides more light pollution. Oh, it's my boat. it says the reef robber on it. Let me bring it up close to you so you can see what it is. Barbie makes them. It's my boat, and then the light reflects off of it and makes it different. You can't see them all very good. The green or the red one you can see pretty good. You guys are crazy. If you think I dance, ain't no way. No way. Not the electric fence, Dan. We're talking about things like this that don't actually shock her. You will never know. You will never know. Never ever. Never ever ever. Yeah, that too. That's for sure, Ottercat. I can't dance, but I can beat Steve in a race. And no, I did not push him down. I can beat a nutria in a race too, just so you know. I've proved that too on video. Both of those things I've proved on video. You whitey wiggle. I didn't cheat in the race, not one bit. Go back and watch the video. I did not cheat, not once. I told Steve he was going to embarrass himself if he wanted me to race with him. He wouldn't take that. Called the Nutri-Stomp. You got that right. How did I cheat? They called go, and I started running and fell down and jumped back up and took off running again and still beat him. I don't see that that's cheating. put the falling trap in his line of sight. I didn't try to fall. I did not try to fall. I slipped on the slimy seaweed on the ramp. Even if I did fall in his sight, that didn't mean he had to stop. He could have kept running. It was good, Jake. Better than I was expecting. We averaged more than one per pole. He never stopped, though, Sandy. He just kept running. I still beat him. Sounds good, Dan. Jake, are you going to get out anytime when you're home this time or not? Just river fishing? Wish I had a bigger boat. I'd take you along Saturday. You could get Terry to bring his boat out, and you and him could go crabbing beside us, and we could wake you and throw a wave over the side of the boat. See how you do in panicky situations. What? Excuse me. It's starting to yawn. It's as easy as going to the store and buying one. What is? Heat and sink? Yeah. Actually, you know what you should do, Jake? You should go rent one of those from the marina and come out there. Do a whole thing on renting a boat. Jake, you could get one out of Seattle that goes up to Alaska. Well, never mind. You go up to Alaska all the time. That wouldn't be that great. I'm going about halfway to Alaska over Thanksgiving, maybe. All right, Hunt and stuff. Have a good one. I'm about ready to shut her down anyhow. We got been on here long enough. People are running out of stuff to talk about. It's all right. Yeah, but not everybody in Australia lives on the coast, Sandy. They don't all see the ocean. Jake, that might be a good idea for you though, since since you don't have a way to pull your boat. Do one of those rentals out there, do a video on that, and a video on the experience of renting a boat and going crabbing for 3 hours or 8 hours or whatever. I'm just trying to get you to spend your money, you know? Although that'd probably be about as cheap as if you did haul your boat out there. Or could you come and push the guy off your boat? I mean, you could. I will let you know if somebody backs out, though, because you could easy come crabbing on my boat. Anyway, I'm about ready to jump off here. We don't have Australian dollars here in America, though. So I don't think it'd work out so well. Anyway, I'm going to jump off here, guys. Appreciate you coming in and hanging out. I will see you next time. Later.